For this video here, it's going to be about the Spider-Man 2 Venom section, right? This is going to have spoilers in it, right? So, like, if you don't like spoilers, skip the video, right? I am aware this game came out 5 months ago, but spoiler warning, is there. So, like and subscribe. Spider-Man 2, right? So, later on, like in the game, you can play as Venom. You can play as Venom. Venom became a playable character. And Venom himself, he can only be Venom for like 15 to 20 minutes, right? And yeah, it was such an amazing, epic sequence. When you're Venom, you become this is a muscular Venom, a bigger, taller Venom, menacing Venom, and yeah, so all of those are things about Venom I like right here. If you like the more menacing Venom, Spider-Man 2, Insomniac Spider-Man 2, did an amazing job here. First off here now, I was not expecting to play as Venom. I knew Venom was going to be in the game, but I didn't know I was going to be playing as Venom, right? So yeah, so it's a very good twist to it, and first off here now, Venom though himself, he doesn't actually web swing. He basically lunges like from platform to platform. So he basically lunges, right? So like these huge jumps like onto at the next level or a platform or a roof or whatever. And yeah, first a Venom as well. Basically though like in this Venom part, he's basically mooring like his way through a security guards, a left, center, and right, and these are gonna be like a regular size humans, and a Venom is literally just slicing and dicing through them. Venom as well. Venom, he mostly does heavy attacks, like very heavy attacks he'll do. Like with the sheer size of Venom, this is like some sort of 8-foot Venom, and huge, massive Venom with the size like a Venom, right? So like he's taking out guys so easily. And Venom himself, he has a stampede. I believe there's one moment where the stampede runs, so the run himself, like when he actually runs, he can actually literally run through walls. So he runs through walls. And yeah, it is very cool. It reminds me a lot of Hulk, right? Playing like as Hulk, or one of those bigger characters, right? So he basically tears through a building, and this Oscorp building, and yeah. So yeah, again, playing as Venom, I was not expecting to play as Venom, right? So and again, I like with the twist too is that it's not really a twist. It was kind of expected. Venom is Harry Osborn, right? We kind of already knew this from Spider-Man 2018, 6 years ago. We kind of already knew this because they spoiled, Sony spoiled it though, like in a way, like through trailers and all those, promotions, right? But yeah, Harry Osborn, right? He is Venom. So this is not Eddie Brock Venom. This is Harry Osborn Venom. And, yeah, there is the thing in Harry Osborn, the theme about early on in the game, right? Harry Osborn, right? Like when he was normal, he wanted to basically help the world, right? So prevent pollution, cure diseases, energy efficiency, and all that. So basically now, like with him becoming Venom, and like with the symbiote, corrupting people's minds, he has this a delusion where if he infects everybody with the Venom, the world is going to be cured or whatever, like of all problems. And yeah, but basically, it is a very unique take like on Venom here, right? But again, Venom is Venom. Venom is Venom here, and this is not a Tom Hardy Venom, right? This is not the Sam Raimi Venom. This is a more menacing, bigger, physically imposing Venom. So Venom, there is like a twist to like in the section itself, the sequence where Venom fights Kraven. He does fight Kraven because Kraven, he's looking for a challenge. He wants like some giant beast challenge. Like he wants something to challenge him, right? And yeah, so Kraven comes after Venom. He's been hunting the Black Spider-Man throughout the entire game. If you play Spider-Man 2 Insomniac, you'll know what it is. But yeah, so Kraven is here. He comes after Venom. So it's very unique in that it's like a villain versus villain fight. It is very cool. It is very cool, right? It's one of my favorite parts of the game, right? It's like a villain versus villain type fight. And yeah, so basically, Kraven, he has like kind of like this shield and like this spear. He's like this hunter gatherer, super elite warrior, right? And trying to take out Venom. Plus, Venom too, like during the actual Kraven fight, it's the same type of fight like as when you fight him earlier on, like in the game as Spider-Man. So mainly you got to parry and block. It's mainly a parrying kind of blocking a Kraven in order to defeat him. Venom can be defeated. So you are playing as Venom. So depending like on how well that a parry block system, the easier this fight is gonna be. But yeah, overall though, it is a very quick fight. And yeah, Venom easily overpowers Kraven like in this fight. But Kraven can, get a couple hits in here. And yeah, there is also the thing with the sound. So the sound weakness too, because the sound, loud sounds is a symbiote weakness too as well. That also does factor in like during this fight. It was also very surprising because very rarely do we see a super villain, playable super villain games like in superhero games, right? Action adventure superhero games. So I'm not talking about Injustice where you can play as villain and hero. I'm talking about actual like a third person action, a third person adventure style superhero game. So very rarely do we see that. And yeah, even though it was fairly quick, it was a quick section, probably about a 20-minute section, a 15-minute section, right? For those 15-20 minutes, it was very epic. It was really, really, really epic. Knowing the size of Venom, the size advantage, the strength advantage, like I knew Kraven didn't stand a chance because Venom was literally just introduced, and Kraven himself, right, was throughout the game, right, for the last 6 to 8 hours in the game. So I knew. So you play as Venom, and there's this very cool scene where Venom eats his face. So he literally eats Kraven's face. Before that too is very cool. Kraven rips off. He literally slices Venom's tongue out of his mouth. And yeah, so lots of cool action, brutal scenes. And yeah, now the only thing with this Venom gameplay sequence is that Spider-Man, there is no Spider-Man because Spider-Man was knocked out at the very start of it, right? So Spider-Man is knocked out. But yeah, so he's knocked out. There is no Spider-Man. Venom is basically run loose, like he's turned loose. So yeah, Venom section here, that's one of the most memorable parts, right, of really the entire PS5 experience, right, of a PS5 game so far. But yeah, definitely, man, I swear, at this moment in the game, right, it's very epic, extraordinary, unique, and again, very rarely like in these superhero games do you get to play as a villain. So very rarely do you get to play as a villain, right? Batman Arkham games did it where there's one where I could play as Joker. Yeah, definitely very epic. So yeah, Venom section, like, subscribe, thank you.